Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammolin Psychic Medium. Welcome to your weekend singles love forecast for August 29th through August 31st. So it's the end of August. Let's see what's going on around you. Let's see if there's loving energy coming towards you, any activity, something moving forward. Use this reading to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or please confirm a love that maybe has come into your life recently. I do have some charms and I have some initials, so we will be using those. Lots of love messages. Anything Spirit wants to share with me. It is a fully channeled message if you've never watched me before. So we will be talking to my spirit guides and we will be getting guidance from them. So let's see what we have. Everybody, welcome back. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Let's see what's in the cards. Let's see what your cards say. So another weekend, end of August. I can't believe it. I've been uploading your September singles readings as well. So you can take a look at those for any loving energy that's around as I'm uploading those. Check those out on my channel. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? What is the loving energy that's around us today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a psychic connection. I love that. I know what you're thinking. I knew you were going to call, right? And they call. I was just thinking about you, and your phone buzzes and a text message comes in. So yeah, a communication that goes beyond just speaking. And it's that person you can talk to across the room and they can tell just by the eye contact what you're thinking, like it's time to go, or get me away from the person I'm talking to. Come save me. But it is a psychic, telepathic connection. And sometimes that is really fun. It really is, because you really feel so in tune with that person. It's neat. So that's something to look forward to. I have forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. Sometimes the right person coming into your life does help you just to move forward. If you have been struggling, falling in love, getting back on the horse, realizing that you're still amazing, you're still sexy, that there are other people that love you, does help you to heal some of those old wounds. Sometimes hearing yourself talk about old issues or things that you have struggled with over the years, and hearing it come out loud, and have somebody that you care about look at you and say, yeah, but you're not there today. And I'm here with you. So yeah, some healing energy coming forward through this connection. That's always good. And I have forever young. Your romance sings with a joy as you surrender to the playfulness, the joyful playfulness. So are we going to have fun? Let's have some fun. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're saying it's not just all fun and games, right? And that may be what you're thinking, like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun and games in the beginning, but I want something more. Of course you want something more, but in the beginning, they want you just to have fun. They want you to not think about where I'm going to end up in 15 years, but to think about, what are we going to do today, and get to know each other, and, adult date, go on a nice adult date and have fun. Just the two of you. Spirit, please share with me. That feels good. Also, a little bit of an age difference there, that somebody feels younger because they're with somebody older or younger, so vice versa. But it's a feeling of you make me feel young. So we could have an age difference. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a King of Pentacles. I have an Empress and a 2 of Cups coming in. It came into me as a generous offer, that this person is very generous. So it could be they treat you. It could be that they want to take you somewhere. Once we get to know each other, maybe it's, hey, let's go away for the weekend. Let's fly away. Let's go for the week. It's a very generous offer is how it came into me. So this King of Pentacles isn't afraid to treat, is the word. I want to treat you. Okay. You know, maybe it's not something that you normally would spend money on. And they say, it doesn't matter. You know, I got this. So I feel like it's something that starts this connection off to a good foot. Not that you need somebody to buy you things or to treat you, but it just kind of proves to you that this person is real, is how I feel. And the two of Cups and the Empress is, it's coming into me as I have a busy life. I have probably a good job, a busy job, a hard job. And I want somebody in my life that is, I guess, the other side of that. Okay. That somebody in my life that I can escape from work with, that I can do things at home with, that I can watch a movie with, that I can cook dinner with, that I can eat dinner. You know, like I want my partner to be, I don't need another powerhouse partner. So I'm going to say that you're probably not going to be, doesn't mean you don't have a career, but you might not have like as big of a career as they do. And they don't want somebody who has to travel or works 80 hours a week, or their job always comes first. They want somebody who they can share their life with, so that when they're not working, they have somebody to play with, you know, like work hard, play hard. So I guess if you have a huge, huge job, then your person would have more flexible time. Okay. So whoever has the bigger job, so to speak, and is the other person has more flexibility. So yeah, because that brings in the peace and that brings in the grounding, that time, because then we're not fighting with each other for time. You know, there's a sense of, the secondary person, not that you're secondary, but is got more flexibility is the best way for me to say it, so that we can do other things other than work. So something is going on with me with that. So this person wants like off time. Okay. So that I feel like that's important to them. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I have a hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. I want to be alone with you. Okay. They could have a really, really busy life. They could be surrounded by a lot of people in their work life, like all day long, talking to them, coming at them, phone calls, you know, just kind of a really crazy, you know, busy day. And so when they're off duty, they want to have this kind of sanctuary space with their lover, their partner. And you're going to be, in a sense, like their utopia. That when I'm with you, you know, my life is perfect, right? It's quiet, it's peaceful. I'm with my partner. I'm loving life. I'm listening to the birds, you know, whatever it is. But you're their sanctuary. You're their space that they want to go to get away from all that busy and craziness that's in their everyday life. So I like the hideaway card for that reason. I have abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundance of love the universe has to offer. Arms wide open. I do feel like this person has the ability to love. I do feel like there's a tremendous sense of commitment also. It's part of their values, Spirit saying it's part of their morals. They don't, 11:11 on the clock when I'm recording this morning. That's nice. It's part of their values. It's part of their morals. They don't bounce around a lot. When they date somebody and they start dating somebody, they stick with it and they just want to see where that goes. So I don't feel the loyalty being a problem. I feel that I think this person will be there for you. I have filling a void. Avoid rushing in to fill a void with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Now, yeah, you're not going to settle for just anybody. You're going to wait for this person who really wants to be in a relationship. So it's for those of you that, have somebody come towards you that it's not really what you're looking for, but it's better than nothing. Maybe it's Spirit's way of saying, you know what, wait for the right one. It's time. We all have somebody, and it's just a matter of time. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking any red flags. A little bit of don't jump into something that isn't, that isn't going to work, Spirit's saying. Okay, so that's kind of more of a just be smart. I have wish. This is more what you wish for. Someone you wish for is coming into your life, and it's today. Celebrate the love that you share with those who matter the most. So that feels like a future celebration. It feels like a wedding cheer, or it feels like an engagement party or something very important. But don't give up on what you're wishing for. If it hasn't arrived yet, don't give up on that. But somebody you wish for is coming into your life. Almost a feeling of the person that you've been thinking of also for some of you. Now, some of you may have somebody in your mind. It's a feeling of either they want to get this going, they want to get this started. So let's keep going. Let's see what else they have for you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Let's start to get into anything about this person. Spirit, please share with me. I have cheeky. They want you to have fun. Okay. They want you to, it's like, let down your hair. I don't know. Sometimes it's too serious. We jump in and I just want to know if I'm wasting my time or not. And sometimes we just have to kind of take it as one date at a time and just see, did I have a good time? Then I go on another one. Did I have a good time? I had a good time. Let's go on another one. Spiritual worker. They could be really attracted to the fact that you are very connected spiritually. You could be telling them, you know what, I've been growing spiritually. I want to be a spiritual guide. I'm a life coach, love coach. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a psychic. I'm an empath. So they could be very attracted to your spiritual energy, and they love that about you. So that feels nice. I have a student. I'm always learning. Maybe your spiritual growth is part of this learning. I've been having an awakening and I'm learning more about it. I have been trying to see where this path leads me. So maybe you share that with them. I have a trade energy, business trade, stock market, financial planners, CPAs, trading, day trading, money, something like that, but definitely an investment energy. So this person could be pretty up on the markets, something like that. They could be really up on what's going on financially, globally, something like that. I have stylish, thin lips. Okay, you can see this divine masculine anyways is pretty tailored, pretty sharp. So they're more business suit looking to me, business world looking. So I feel like I'm in the business world, some kind of career that it's not a requirement, but it's kind of an image that people wear suits. Okay, attorneys, financial planners, somebody in politics, management people, people who are in like higher positions are still getting dressed up very formally. So it could be something like that. I have smooth skin. Okay. I love your skin. Okay. I love your skin. It's so soft, gorgeous. I have beauty industry. Maybe somebody's in the beauty industry. Maybe somebody's got a cosmetology degree or esthetician, massage therapy, spas. I have a tattoo. I feel like the tattoo is hidden. I don't feel like it's something that everyone can see. It could be like on the back of my shoulder, back of my arm, on my back. I have psychology. Could be in the, doctors wear, psychiatrists, psychologists, those kinds of doctors may wear a business suit as well. They may get dressed up that way. I have a brunette. Okay. I have introverted. I like to read, avid reader. I have pessimistic. Okay, so I don't think that your person is pessimistic, but I've got a drinker energy here. I'm going to say that this is somebody's past, that the reason why I left somebody is because they were always drinking. And when they drank, they were just, mean or negative all the time. So I'm going to say that that's kind of a conversation about the past. I have funny. Let's have some fun, sense of humor. I have a performer. I don't think that they're a performer, but I feel like they make you laugh. Okay, maybe they're really good at telling stories, or maybe they're really good at sharing experiences. Maybe they're very animated when they talk, something like that. Let's get some letters. So I have this big tray of initials. So let's see what initial they could be. First initial, last initial, just a handful of clues. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a handful. And I'm going to put these down one at a time and see what we have. The letter R, B, another B, the letter T, O, U, another B. I'm going to stack these guys. I have a W, another W. I have an L. I have another T, an S. I have an F. The letter E, X, C, N, I, another N. I have a J. I have a Y. And I have a Z. And I have one blank. And I always allow you to use this. If you're missing a letter, or you almost spelled your whole person's name, or somebody that you're thinking of, and you need a letter, that's your kind of bonus. Okay, so you can use your blank for that. Okay, so those are some initials, and those may connect to you. And let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know? Let me see. Okay. Enduring patience. Oh, does this person have patience? Patience of the saint. Cultivate patience by allowing each other to grow at your own pace. Be supportive during challenges times. Remember that love flourishes with time and understanding. So this feeling of getting to know each other, getting to understand each other, they're sharing with me an investment in time. And this person has this attitude of, I know that being with somebody is an investment. It's an investment in energy, time, resources. It takes you away from doing other things or being with other people. It is an investment, and none of us want to waste our time. So I feel like this person's has got a pretty good head on their shoulder. So they're going to be patient and know that I've got to put the energy into something to get it out, get what I want back. And what they're looking for is that partner that they have when they're not in that busy life. So they're going to invest whatever time they have to you so that they can create that kind of life. An intuitive bond. There's definitely this psychic intuitive connection going on here. So that feels really nice. Strengthen your intuitive bond by being attuned to each other's needs. Pay attention to the nonverbal cues. Trust your instincts and respond with care and understanding. So maybe that's the first thing that you notice about them. And you even just say to yourself that, I don't remember the last time I was this connected that I could feel it in my gut. And sometimes that's all you need. You just need to listen to yourself. But there's a sense of psychic connection. I feel like I know you're going to call, and you call. I feel like I can finish your sentences. I feel like if we say, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? We both say the same thing at the same time. So we're very in sync, very, very in sync, which will be nice. Spirit, please share with me. I have a joyous celebration. Celebrate your love by marking special occasions, create traditions, surprise each other with thoughtful gifts, cherish the moments that make your relationship unique. I do feel like this person is somebody who does surprise. I will say that. I feel like they are somebody who would go out of their way to create surprises, whether it's, I don't know, special plans for a special night, bringing something over, before a date, bringing something to you that you may have mentioned, and they went out and got it for you because they were listening. So I do, they like to surprise you is how I feel like, but in a good way. They like to, I don't know, see your face light up, see the joy, see just the energy that it brings. So they're more of a gift giver than, they probably prefer giving gifts than getting gifts. So that's probably one of their traits. Spirit, tell me what else you need me to know about this connection. I have a romantic, this is an extra card in this particular deck. An endless love, the believer, and destiny. It's going to be very romantic. It is. It's, they just said it's, because I keep saying when, like, how am I meeting this person? They said it's the first time for everything. Okay. So this is somebody brand new, and it almost felt like a first date. So are we entering into, the first date and starting this first romantic connection, Spirit? First time for everything. I have a Queen of Cups. I have a Six of Pentacles again. And I have a Page of Wands. This came into me as, God, you're so beautiful. Like, that might be the first thing that they say to you. I love that. It felt like from the moment they met you, that was like their first thing they said. It was almost like, wow, God, you're so beautiful. It was just, I think that you're either more beautiful in person, more handsome in person. They saw pictures of you. Nothing, the pictures don't do you justice. Okay. So I feel like they are just enamored almost with that kind of first impression. So how do I want to say that? First impression is, I guess, better than they ever thought. Maybe they saw a picture of you and they said, yeah, this is, this will be nice. But then your presence is there and your energy is there and you smile. And this person goes, like, gah, who are you? And, how lucky am I? So let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. That felt good. That felt nice, because we all want somebody to, let's face it, first impressions. I mean, first impressions aren't like the be all or make all. I mean, that you can fall in love with somebody that your first impression was kind of like, they're okay. But it's nice when the first impression is a little bit of a wow factor and you both feel it. You both feel that, okay, this is good, this could work, energy. So I think that that's what's going on. And I do feel this first time. So it could be that we're just meeting now. Okay. Let's get a nice scoop. Okay, we got lots of charms, lots of charms. Okay. I have a Taurus. Okay. Part of me feels like I want to say we met online. So online dating. That could be one way you're meeting. I have a 0. I have a 3. I'm going to put the 3 together. Okay, so it could be 30. I have 2 9s. So I'm just going to put the 9s together because it's more of a September feeling for me. So I'm definitely heading into September. So I'm going to go with the September. I feel strong about that. Okay, I have a 7. 7 days. 7 hours from now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'll take 7 hours from now. All right, I have a train. But it came into me as like a runaway train. Like my heart is racing, the train's moving very fast. It could be fast. It could be fast paced. I'm going to say it could be fast paced. Even though I want to invest time, but it could be a feeling of it just starts moving fast. I have a beautiful butterfly. Okay, so I feel like that's more of a sign today. And I'm asking what color butterflies. And they're saying they're like a yellow butterfly or a blue butterfly, which are not that common. But you may see them as artwork, or you may see them in a tattoo, or you may see them in something that is an object as opposed to a natural butterfly. So, but I feel like the colors are not like an orange, butterfly. I feel like it's a yellow, purple butterfly. Okay. Let's see. I have a dinosaur. I hate to say it, but it came into me as go slow. So maybe I'm going to put the train and the dinosaur together, because there's a part of me that says this could go really, really fast. And we're both adults and we say, ooh, I don't know. We better both kind of slow this down with the dinosaur. So I feel like we both know it could go really super fast, but we both want it to be work, and we both don't want to make a mistake either. So maybe we both decide that let's just try to be as realistic as we can, even though we're totally into each other, so maybe we just both try to slow it down. Yeah, sometimes you can't control that. I have a little bunny. I'm going to put the bunny and the squirrel together. So they're using the word fields with me. So it came in as maybe I live somewhere that there's like countrysides. And when you go for drives, you see large fields. They could be farms. They could be fields of grass, something like that. Or when I want to get away, I want to drive away from the city and I drive towards like outside of the city. And that's what you start to see. You start to see farmlands, or you start to see fields with horses or something like that. So maybe that's where I like to go for my kind of break, you know, like let's get out of the city. So that could be going on. I like music. I'm just going to say I like music. I'm a big music fan. I'm going to say it that way. Okay, I'm going to put the bunny. I'm going to put the bunny with all the other animals. I'm a nature lover. I like little nature creatures. I'm going to say that. Like anytime I see a bunny, a squirrel, birds, I'm a nature lover. So I love that. There's a sense of elegance. This person these are ballerina slippers. So there's a sense of elegance. I like your divine feminine energy. I like your grace. I like your energy. I'm going to put the fork. I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm going to put the fork in the ballerina slippers together because it felt like etiquette. It felt like polished people who know what fork to use, things like that, know how to sit at a dining room table, and they know which cup is the water and which cup is the wine. They know which is the salad fork, which is the dessert fork. So there was a sense of etiquette to this connection. So it tells me that, we're both kind of high value, high polished. Somebody taught us along the way how to hold a fork and a knife the correct way. But there was a sense of etiquette. And so this isn't somebody who's just like shoveling food into their mouth. They know how to cut a piece of steak one piece at a time. There's a sense of polished to this person and you. So that felt nice. I have a seashell. Okay. And I'm going to put the dog paw and the seashell together. Now, for some of you, it could be I like to walk my dog on the beach. There's a dog park near the beach that I bring the dog, something like that. But I definitely am feeling the dog. I feel that the dog and walking the dog or bringing the dog places to play is an important part of my life. So I feel like that's important that we do that together. So somebody who has an animal that will become a part of the other person's life. I have a heart. I love that. So you're capturing my heart. I have a cross. Spirituality is important. I think on both sides, I would say I love your spirituality. One may be more spiritual than the other, but I feel like we both have a good sense of belief. And then I have a little grapes, kind of like a bunch of grapes. I like a good wine. I'm going to say maybe this person's a wine drinker. I like a good wine. There's maybe a certain bottle of wine that I like. I like to order wine. Okay, so we'll take that. So there is my beautiful charms. Those were nice. And let's see when, and then let's do time. Okay. So let's see. Let's do feelings. That's what I meant to say. Let's do feelings, and then let's do time. Okay. Feelings, spirit. Let me get some cards for feelings. Let's see. Let's do these guys today. I haven't done these for a little while. Spirit, tell me the loving energy that's about to come. So the things that I like so far are, one, I like this person likes to surprise you. I liked that a lot. I also like that it's the first time for everything because I want you to enjoy it. If this is the first weekend that we meet this person, this is the first weekend that we go on a date. Good news is that you're going to sit across the table from somebody who knows how to hold a fork. So that was good news. And then their first impression of you, I love that their first impression of you was like, God, you are so beautiful. And they say it out loud. So that's going to make your heart sing. It's just going to make you feel good about yourself. It's going to make you feel that this person just couldn't hold back, and they just said whatever they were thinking and feeling, which feels nice. Let's see what the loving energy is. I know that we are soulmates. Wow. I'm loyal to you and only you. I do feel that. I feel like you're not going to, this person's willing to invest, they said. They're willing to invest time and energy into a relationship. I promise I will try harder. Please believe me. Okay. If we're struggling with time or flexibility or priorities, you know, it's going to be hard in the beginning. This person may have a really demanding career, so it's going to be hard. We know that. I wish for someone just like you. I can't stop thinking about you. I swear it's not normal. We all know that feeling. We all know when we get to that place, like, what is wrong with me? I am totally obsessing over somebody. I've never felt this way before, and you've changed me. You know, is this person ready to settle down for the other side of their life? I'm going to say yes. And they're looking for that person who brings them some balance, and you could be perfect for them. And they're bringing you laughter and joy, and they're sane, Spirit says. Okay, sense of normalcy. They're generous. They're good to you. I'm thinking of texting you right now. That's fun. So maybe they're getting ready to line up the weekend. That would be awesome. So we'll put that out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. As always, I want to thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. If you're new to my channel, if it's the first time, hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Comment below, claim it, own it. It's yours. I do read all of my comments. I promise I do. I try to at least give you a heart or let you know I've read it. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMammelin.psychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels. They're going strong. They're doing pretty good. So check out my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel. I'll put the links in the description. Those have different readings than are on this channel. Okay, so we're just trying to build those up a little bit. I hope you have a great weekend. I really liked the energy of this connection. I hope it's yours, and we'll see you all again real soon.